Gentlemen, start your engine!
Hey everybody, my name is Mux and welcome back to NASCAR Racing 2003 season. Today we are at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Bass Pro Shops 500. Atlanta is a fast 1.5 mile D-shaped oval and we've got 49 laps around this joint today. We have got a rocket fast truck. We led practice and as you can see we have qualified on the pole. So that hopefully means a much better finish than last week, which I'll talk about in a second. And as we come to the green flag here, let's see how we do. All right, so as we turn into turn one here, trying to get the lead on Jimmy Spencer and Rich Bickle in the mirror, and we slide up a little bit. But that's all right. We've already got them clear coming out of turn two. And as we head down the backstretch, as I was saying, last race didn't go so well for us. We ended up wrecking on lap 2 and hurt our truck pretty bad. And then once the race turned green again, we self-spun in turns 1 and 2. And but luckily, once all the rest of the trucks went through the pit cycle, we stayed out and we were able to lead a lap, get the 5 bonus points, but in the end we finished dead last in 43rd and ended up dropping 5 spots down to 6th in the point standings, and that's where we sit right now. So we definitely need a solid finish today. We've got Darlington next week and then Bristol after that, so a couple of tough weeks coming up for sure. And so as we're pulling down the backstretch again here on lap 3, we're pulling away a little bit from the field, but they're still only about 3/10 back, even though it doesn't quite look that in the mirror. So definitely, even just a small mistake on my part can bring that field right back up on the back of my truck and possibly even lose some spots. So we're just trying to focus right now on keeping our eyes up front instead of in the mirror and hit our marks, because as I mentioned earlier, we definitely have a fast truck, and that's kind of what we want to focus on and keep the eyes up front. Alright, so we pick it up on lap 16 here, coming out of turn 4, heading into lap 17 now. You can see that our last lap was 32.25, which is more than a second off our best lap pace. So definitely losing some time here, but that's all right. We've got pretty decent lead in the field now, and you know, our tires are still okay, but they're starting to show lots of wear. But at this point, I'm thinking if I pit too early, we're definitely not even halfway to the end of the race here. So if I pit too early, I just worry that my tires are going to have too much wear at the end of the race and going to put us in a precarious position. So I'm going to wait till the end of the fuel run here and go from there. And so that's when I'm going to pit. I'll just wait till the crew chief calls me in. And yeah, with the lead I've got, the plan is just to take it nice and easy as we head into to pit lane. All right, so there's the crew chief signal that they figure we're going to be running out of fuel shortly. So you can see the tire wear there is pretty low, and we've actually built up a more than 10-second lead, believe it or not, on Jimmy Spencer and the rest of the field. And but we're actually kind of just taking it easy. You can see the lap time still around 32.2 as we float around this place. And fuel gauge says we got about 2 laps to go, waiting on the call from the crew chief to pull in and And there it is. So he's telling us to come in and grab a splash. So coming into turn 3, we're backing off on this very early with a 10-second lead. The only thing I'm thinking about right now is to not make any mistakes. We're taking it real slow down pit lane and trying not to speed, trying not to do anything that would jeopardize this big lead that we've built. You can see the rest of the field finally coming around. And now if you have a look here, my pit stall, I got mixed up with the concrete and the asphalt, so I actually overshot pit stall a little bit and ended up making a mistake, which is exactly what I wasn't trying to do. And already you can see Jimmy Spencer now. He's got the second pit stall, and sitting right behind me, he's grabbing his full set of tires, and so finally we get out, and this apron is really slippery here around Atlanta, so trying to get a little bit on that banking there and ride that around, trying not to spin the truck. Again, taking it real easy. As long as we can stay in front of Spencer, keep this lead, we'll be all right. But pulling out onto a busy backstretch here, so just making sure we're not going to get wrecked by anybody flying around. And as you can see now, lots of other trucks are starting to pull in, so got to be careful that we stay out of their way and not wreck. So we've dropped down to 41st now. Worst thing that could happen at this point is a caution comes out, and but you can see how quick we are coming up on this 46 truck here, and I got the feeling that they're going to come in and pit, so kind of do a little bit of a dance there, and certainly that's exactly what he's doing. He's coming in, well, heading into pit lane there. So thanks to that awful pit stop by me and having to dance around some of that traffic, look who we have inside of us now, and actually making the pass to take the lead is our championship nemesis, Jimmy Spencer. And so all of the things that I didn't want to have happen certainly did, and nobody else's fault but my own. Overshooting the pit stall, being overly cautious. Sometimes that's what happens, though. You try so hard not to make a mistake that's actually what kind of ends up happening. So we've got a pretty good run on him here, though, coming out of turn 2. We're going to go and try and make the pass. We're in a bit of a draft here, able to pull in and almost complete the pass. And yeah, he's got to back out a little bit, and we get the run off turn 4. And well, I was going to say we were back in the lead, but waiting for some other cars to finish their pit cycle, and looks like everybody's done now, so that's good. So if a caution flag comes out, we're back in the lead now, and again, just kind of focus on keeping the eyes out front. Forget about the mirror now that Spencer's behind us. Hit our marks and try and finish this this race off strong. All right, so as we near the end of the race here with 5 to go, we've got about a half-second lead on Jimmy Spencer, and so we definitely need to stay mistake-free, keep an eye on our tires, not push them too much. We've got, as I said, we've got a pretty decent lead, but don't want to lose too much time and let Spencer and the rest of the field get a shot at the win here. And you can see, again, lap times have dropped off about a second from when we, well, at least from our best lap. So just trying to keep that cushion of a lead on Spencer here. All right, so here we are coming out of turn 4 to take the white flag. We've got almost a full second lead now on Spencer. Heading into turn 1 and 2, just keeping the eyes out front. Again, hitting those marks. trying to keep mistake free. We've got a truck on the inside. Looks like they're broke. And let's just ride this through and take the checkered. All right, well, we didn't have too much pressure that race, but we certainly needed to be on our toes and bring home that checkered flag. The win at this point certainly helps boost our confidence. Here we go, do a bit of a burnout as requested. We didn't do that when we won at Daytona, the first race of the season. And anyway, yeah, this win certainly helps boost our confidence, gives us some much needed points after dropping 5 points in the standings as we head into a couple of tough races. Darlington is up next, Bristol followed by that, and both of those tracks certainly can be more than unpredictable. So we'll take the points as they come. We'll savor this victory this week and come back ready to go at Darlington next time. All right, man, I love seeing that truck on that picture at the end of a race. So yeah, as you saw, we took the checkered flag today. Jimmy Spencer in second, Rick Crawford in third, McLean and Keller round out the top 5. And the point standings after 4 races. So we made up some spots. We're back up to second, 15 points behind Jimmy Spencer, who has the championship lead now. Kavapo sitting in third, Brendan Gaughan in fourth, and David Starr sitting in fifth. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit like or subscribe. Would really appreciate that. And yeah, Darlington next week. So we will see you then.